What is up, my peoples? Your boy JV back at it. So on this update, I'm gonna show you how the FTMO challenge has been going, what has been popping since the last time I did the live, and where we at right now. So I'm gonna show you how I got to the 7.5% and why I still haven't passed this challenge. So my boy Rafa is joining us all the way from Cancun. He's gonna be in tune on this challenge. So man, me and my boy Rafa have been going at it with this FTMO dream vision, right? Because I know that some beast traders out there, and I mean just some people in general that have equity out there, don't really, they're like, 100K challenge. But for somebody that has come from the bottom, like myself and my boy, this is a major check that we have to cross to get to the next level, right? So us getting funded 100K for us to trade, and you get 70% of the profits, guys. I'm gonna be withdrawing 20 racks, 30 racks, 50 racks, so 70% profits out of that, that's major. That's way major. And for me to be flipping these $200 accounts to 1,000, it's cool and all that, but man, it's a lot like, and to be able to $500 loss is only 0.5% out of 100K account, 0.5% that you're risking. Come on, guys. So it's something that I believe is gonna take us to the next stage, man, as a squad, Oasis Trade Club, and just as a trader in general. So everybody that is watching this, deciding that, man, should I go for it, this and that, if you believe in yourself, and you've been trading and you have gone over your charts and seen what your own stats look like, because you should know how many setups go according to plan and how many don't. And if you're getting a 70-80%, even a 60% ratio where your setups are going your way, then you know what I mean, go for it. It's all mathematical. Everybody trades different, but it's all mathematical, guys. If you're a low risk leverage trader, or if you're a high risk leverage trader, do your math and go from there. I was just telling my boy Rafa, me personally, I'm risking $500 per trade, 1,000 max if I see a good trade, and I'll show you right now what the heck's been going on. So without further ado, let's get this rolling, man. So, man, my boy said, damn, that's a hell of a drawdown. What happened right here? So right here, the balance went negative 895. That's from the 100K. It cannot go more negative than 10,000. So if it were to hit less than 90,000, that count, then I would have lost the challenge, right? So far I've only gone below 895, and that's the account running. Like, it was never closed out at a 895. That was just the balance that it had or whatnot. So from there, the highest that the balance has been closed out at 4,159. We've taken 88 trades, and that is for the week. So right here on our objectives, the minimum 10-day tradings, we're still not passing. We need one more day and we'll be passing our trading days. So I'm kind of salty because I would already done past this challenge. I should already done past it like 3 times. But again, this is my journey being documented, and I love it, because whoever's watching this as an upcoming trader, this is real shit, guys. This is real shit. And the only reason I haven't passed this is because I'm doing shit I shouldn't be doing, fucking shit up. But I'll show you right here. I'll show you what I did. But at the end of the day, hey, we're up 7.5%. We were up 4.2% last week when we closed it out. 4.2, 5.2, 6.2, 7.2. So we're up 3.3% or something like that. More than we were up last week. So on point so far. The equity right now is at 107,429, so almost 7.5%. We're at 7.4 if you want to be technical about it. 7.4%. The balance is at 101,847. Okay, what? Okay, am I tripping? Okay, let me look at my. This thing says I'm at 8. Oh, yeah. I'm tripping. So that's the actual balance, guys. This is the balance of 1,847. That is the balance right now. And the equity, because of the open trades, I'm at 7,429 because of the open trades. So in open trades, I have about what would it be? Let's see, I could see my MetaTrader. $5,565 in open trades. And it says that my average profit is $253 and my average loss is $257. So at a 101 for the risk to reward, as far as that goes right there, as far as what it's looking like now, because this is only 2 weeks of documentation. Another thing I love about Ftmo, man, we're gonna be able to document this throughout, let's say, 6 months of using Ftmo, a year of using Ftmo, and you know what I'm saying, once we get our own equity, we can start trading our own big accounts. But until then, I will more than gladly trade their funds to get 70% profits. All right, so number of trades 88, lots 160, average risk to reward ratio 0.98, and expectancy negative 194 USD. So I need to look up what expectancy is, but I don't know. I don't know what that means. Is that like how much I go? I don't know. I gotta look that up. Win rate 50%. So I'm at a 50% win rate. That's crazy. So my setups hit fucking 80%, but my win rate is 50%. Why? Because I go against the setups. So right here, the results. Man, what happened this week? Come on. Oh man. So 1,600, 1,000, pretty much 600 again, 2,000. Horrible. That's what I closed out, like as far as like taking L's. Fucking horrible, man. And right here, I'll show you all the trades that took place and why those losses were there. When was this week? What are we? 28. So I think it starts here or over here. Let me see. Yeah, it starts here. U.S. oil. So is it? Nah, it is the next page. But this is where it started. These GBP, JPY, UJ, none crazy. The oil is where really everything just went wrong. So on oil, we ended up cashing out 257. That's 3. Where's oil? Where's oil? It only has a negative on here. Come on, where is it? It's on this page. Well, on oil, we ended up making like $1,500. You know, so it was a huge win. I was like, bet, is it this? Does it show the whole thing or what? I don't know. So after that, I felt real comfortable with oil. I was like, bet, we're going back in. And that's exactly what I did. So when I went back in, it was at the bottom. of the move, it had retraced, and I decided that it was a perfect time to take the move back down, and it was not the perfect time at all. So right here on the 4-hour time frame, this is where we went in. Beautiful fucking entry, man. Beautiful. Took it all the way down on this right here. What does my drawing say? What does my drawing even freaking say? It says we're gonna touch here and we're gonna rebound all the freaking way up. That's what my drawing says. You know, what do I do? What the fuck do I decide to do? I decide that, hey man, we have broken through this red trend. So we're probably, this is the retest, you know, this is the retest, and it's gonna freaking drop back down. That's what I decide, right? Dumb, 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 dumb. So right here, I decide to go back in because I thought it was gonna go and bam, right? Hit another 100 pips. So I'm like, bet, catch me another 1,000. And then oh man, I didn't even put the stop loss. I was just like, bet, let's go. Bam, I'm riding this wave, deciding like, what do I do? What do I do? And whenever it comes and touches around this zone, I was like, yeah, can't do that. So I ended up just taking profits, just cashing out, taking profits, taking losses, end up closing out a loss. And this right here, bam, that's, come on, man. Oh, man. So whenever it ended up breaking through here is when I was like, yep. So I closed that out. And it was the biggest L that I took out of the week. My whole profit right there just got eaten back up. It was retarded. It was ridiculous. But I ended up cashing out a little bit more little profits there. That's this other little move here that I was showing y'all. But it was nothing compared to what I had just lost. Euro USD. Oh man, bro, this lost today, man. This I went
NFP?
past it already. Huh?
Was it NFP?
Yep. I was trading NFP, man. I usually don't trade it, but it was so clean. I had to. I had to do it. So where is the all of the USD pairs, bro? I'm on UJ. I'm on Euro USD, U Chef. It's all right here. So let me see which one it is. That's this one. All right. Damn, this whole played out so fucking clean. So at the beginning of the week, I said we were gonna go up just a little bit more to hit around this zone here, and then we were gonna rebound. It went just a little bit, didn't exactly went into my zone, but once it broke this trend line, I knew what time it was. It diverged on the 30 minutes right here. I knew what time it was. Bam, we started selling Euro USD. I caught some nice profits. I kept writing it, but I freaking kept closing out. I need to get more comfortable with my own trades, man. I be getting too scared sometimes. But you know, it's the journey of a trader. But right here, beautiful. How did I know I was gonna go there? Because it had to diverge on the 4 hours. It was too plain. I was like, man, this thing's gonna go hit a little bit lower and hit around the green zone is what I wanted. Diverge. This was my setup before it was even here. I said we were gonna go down, hit a divergence, and go up. And look what ended up playing out. Man. So when I saw the divergence happening, I jumped on this hole. Jumped on. And so this is what happened. This is what happened right here. I ended up writing it from here. I got in. Yeah, I believe it was here. And then no, I'm lying. How, where was it? It's because in my other screen. Uh no, it was here. It was here, guys. It was here. Okay. So check this shit out. Bro, oh my god. Salty, man. would have done passes. How I'm telling you, just leaving the profits from the oil and shit. I would have done past it. Leaving the profits from this, I would have done past it. Oh shit. So right here, I was following it on the downtrend, so we could uh, start hitting this hole. Whenever it hit the divergence, I saw it right here, so I went in because this was divergent too as well in a 30-minute. I was like, bet I got the bottom entry right here, and I had calculated that we were gonna go up. I have it drawn out of my other screen over here. That we were gonna go up, but since it was Thursday, that we were gonna maybe go lower back down. And this could happen because we messed around here forever and then NFP brought it down, or it could just break out. NFP could just take it up.
Nah, that
Either,
was an easy sell, bro.
bro,
Easy. You,
man, I'll tell you what happened, man. So whenever, oh man, so I put my stop loss and shit, and then I took the trade. Whenever it started going my way, I was like, bet. I was tired, man. It was late, and then I was like, bet, I'm gonna go to sleep, and I didn't put the freaking take profit. I freaking didn't put it. I had calculated 30 pips take profit. I'm in on 10 lots on it. So I was like, bet, I'll get out at $3,000. And that's already because I was at 4,000. And then with 3,000 here and 3,000 that I was making on gold, I'm sorry, I was making 2,000 on gold. I would have ended up at around 4,000 on gold. So four on gold, 3,000 here. Point is, it was at 7K. 7 plus 4,000, I would have been at 11K. So bam, if I would have just set the target, I would have already done past it, right? But hey, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I'm just saying what fucking happened. So right here, when it went up, beautiful, beautiful, freaking hit the target. The target was at 800. 118, 800 was the target. It freaking hit it right on point. Whenever it hit it, like Rafa said, man, it was an easy freaking sell. Easy freaking sell inside of 5 minutes. I could see the freaking divergence right here happening. The doji on the hourly telling you shit's about to go down, and it freaking did. So another thing that I have drawn out on my screen over here is this line here. And I had this drawn out because Euro USD loves to do this triple bottom divergent bottom. So whenever it started doing it, I already know what time it is. And then it started freaking consolidating here. I was like, bet. So man, I went back in. Bam. Whenever uh whenever NFP happened, it brought it down a bit. And I was still in the same position again here because it didn't freaking get me out. So now I'm writing this freaking position here that would have got me out at the 30 pip profit. I have a stop loss of 20 pips on that position. Whenever this started happening, I had to move the stop loss. I wasn't about to take a $2,000 loss for no reason. So what did I do? I moved it to 30 pips. Why 30 pips? Because it's under my green zone. It's under the third bottom, and it's under all of this consolidation that had already started going my way. So I was like, man, bet. And then what does NFP do? Boom. Come on. Are you serious right now? Oh my God. So it goes and hits my freaking stop loss and rebounds back up. But what do? It hit my stop loss. I see it retrace and I went in again. So now I got entries here. And I'm writing these entries. It has broken out already before the close. So what is Euro USD gonna do on open? Come on, Billy. You already know what time it is. We're gonna go consolidate a bit, hit maybe a wick off, bail out, bail out. Oh, so that is my target. It's gonna break through here. This is a 4-hour daily divergence. We're just getting started on this divergent. Oh shit, on the divergent push up. So man, how many pips are we catching next week? Could it be? I went back in on 5 lots. So I didn't hit the 10 lots because, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I heard already taking a fucking loss. That's what the fuck it is. So, but hitting right now another 70 pips, we in the ball game. If from where we're at now, we go up there, we're at around 80 pips. Let's say. 80, 90 pips. So that'll be what, $4,500? That's $4,500 right there. Euro USD. We're holding till next week. It's gonna hit. It already happened. And XAU USD. Let's go to gold. Let's go to gold.
Why don't you
Bam.
just take profit at 30 pips?
Because I would have, but now I gotta freaking hold the position, so that I don't have to, go and manage a re-entry and shit. I just hold that entry, let it hit target, and challenges pass. So right here on gold, the divergence happened way before it happened on Euro USD. That's why I knew that it was gonna freaking happen on Euro USD, and that's how I know that Euro USD is gonna keep on following gold. Euro USD is right here. Euro USD hasn't broke this 4-hour hourly trend yet. So Euro USD is right here. Once it hits that 80, 90 pips that we're going after, it's gonna be at the 4-hour trend. If it breaks those 80, 90 pips, then we're gonna do exactly what gold is doing. By that time, I expect gold to be somewhere up here in my next zone, which is around 1800, let's just say. So if we go to 1800 from where we're at now, that is another 360 pips, and I'm in at a standard on it, because it is freaking gold. So my entry, I was risking 250 pips, so that's 2,500 that I was risking on gold, and that's when I was up 6,000 on the account, 4,500 cashed out, and 2,000 or so floating. And I decided to go in on standard, risking $2,500 to get shit. I mean, taking it all the way up, which I will be trying to do this next week. I believe it's going to be major. So 600 pips is reasonable for gold. 500 to 600 pips is reasonable for gold. In my point of view. So we'll see how many daily candles we get this next week going bullish on gold, as this was a daily divergence. So I expect a daily bullish move. According to this, as my drawing goes, and I will freaking follow my drawings from now on because I draw for a reason. So as my drawing goes, we will be taking profits where this yellow line has calculated that the daily move usually rides to. So at 18,250 or so, we will be taking our profits because we do expect a retrace from there. And wherever it retraces to, we will go back in. So at that price, we will be up on gold $7,000. $7,000 plus $4,500 on Euro USD. That's already 11,000. So bam, that's already 11 racks. And then we go over here to USD JPY.
Hey, well, I think you should just focus on UCAD and go in. And I just see a dope ass trade on UCAD, like real good.
Damn, low-key, I haven't even seen UCAD. Yeah, I'm pop it up.
I
All
tried.
USD players are gonna get it, bro.
Well, what are you thinking on USD pair on USD then? Oh, I haven't
On
even.
DXY,
Yeah, here I haven't marked up the DXY. Let me see.
check out the DXY, man. This is right here. Bam. So I'm gonna delete all this so you can see. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Look at this daily. Divergence. I called it. I said we're gonna freaking hit a low right here and it's gonna fake everybody out. But if we break through that, we're gonna hit a divergence and it's gonna be epic for NFP. I called it. Called it. And what happened? What happened? Look at this. Could not have been clearer than daylight. My Wi-Fi. Okay, there we go. Check this out. Man, let me put your USD next to it. Oh shit. So that oh shit, wait up. Let me put this over here. All right. And then Euro USD. So I'm gonna put them next to it so you can see the correlation, bro. Like on all of them, it's happening, but on this one, it's like, damn. So is this Euro USD? Yeah. All right, we're gonna put it right here, and we're gonna put it on the 4 hour daily. All right, yeah, we're gonna put it on the 4 hour. All right, so check this out, man. Huge freaking divergence. Like that's not even like slight divergence. That's divergent as fuck. And then the dollar right here. Look at that. Damn. So that tells me that we're about to freaking hit a nice bottom. Can we possibly go down and go up for a triple? We could, but it's not probable because of the other pairs on how they're looking. They're more than right. They're more than right, man. So right here on the DXY, we put on the daily. This 1, 2, 3. Come on, it could not be more geometrical. And for a daily divergent on the trend, Billy. So that's why I'm like, yep, definitely a hodl on that one. Definitely a hodl. At least for a couple of days. Next week, at least. I still got 2 more weeks on the Ftmo challenge. I haven't held. This is the first time that I've held a trade, but shit, it says that you would have to just let them know like by Wednesday if you're gonna potentially be holding a trade over the weekend, and you're gonna be able to hold trades because other than
Oh
that, you
shit.
gotta cash everything out every week. So
I'm
with
not
that,
even gonna mark up anything else. I already got the trade.
which one?
I marked up the DXY and then I marked up UCAD. I tried to mark up GU. I was like, let me see what UCAD doing. And I like it way. I just marked up the DXY, finished marking it up. I think you could easily catch. I would say 100 pips easily, but I would say why not just take profit at fucking depend. If you're probably what position size are you doing? What 2 lots, 3 lots?
I'm in on 5 lots on Euro USD, one lot on
Trade.
gold, one lot on UJ, 2 lot on AUD USD.
All right. If I were you, now this is from just another standpoint, and you could take it, uh, as to take it as is. But my opinion would be just close that out because if you close it out, equity you'd be at 107. So that means that you would just be slightly less than 3% left to go. All right. If you're in total right now, let's say you're in total 8 lots deep. So all right, your next trade would be, let's say, 8 lots. No, let's say 6 lots. A 6 lot trade. And let's say 30 pip stop loss, 6, 12, 18. So you're risking about 1.8 to 2%, on the trade. Now, if you're going 6 lots and you aim for 50 pips, that's what 3 racks. I feel like you can snag a good 30 pips by like Tuesday, Wednesday way, and you're already done with it. My personal opinion. Just how I see the market. I see like now me, one thing is that all right, once you're working with big money, all it is all right, if you're already going deep, shit, bro, if 6 lots on 50 pips, bro, that's 3 racks. That's already 3% off of one trade way. And I'm pretty sure just looking at NFP, I feel like it didn't really do much. I feel like the real move is gonna happen this week. A big ass
No,
fucking market move. My personal opinion, I think just NFP set it up to what it needed to be done. So I'm still, just still being patient. Me personally, seeing from that, you're thinking Euro USD, you would what buy it? No.
yeah, because like Euro USD, I'm already in. I'm in on I'm up 30. 30 pips right now.
Mhm.
And what I see happening when the market opens, I think it's gonna open a little bit up here and it's gonna hold its price here. So I am gonna get another entry on it. But just the way I trade, I just want to make the max out of the move. And to me, the 30 pips it's just not the move. The move is gonna be going up and closing this price action here. So 100, oh shit, uh, this next week, uh, when it actually does, like you said, like the real move, I'm
Yeah.
going for around 200 pips. I think that it easily hit around this next week, before it does a major retrace or whatever. But man, it's gonna freaking go up. It's gonna hit that 200 pip target, bro. It's gonna freaking
Ask
happen.
yourself this,
Everything
bro.
correlates to it. And once it does, bro, so I'm
But
gonna be taking profits along the way.
not
Definitely. That's what I've been doing too. I've been taking profits and I just leave like 20% run or whatnot if I have different target zones. But definitely gonna leave an entry all the way there. Man, by the end of the week, bro, ooh, man,
let me
I
ask
don't
you
know.
this. Okay, so I'm guessing you have a FTMO in the real account, no?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case, way I feel like so you're what you should ask yourself this is okay, what's your goal with the FTMO, to pass it or to catch pips? To pass it, right? That's what I'm saying. So like I feel like since you have your real account, that should be like, all right, that's gonna be like your swing trade. And your FTMO account, because obviously on your main account you're gonna try to build it equity wise because that's the money that you can actually have. As far as the FTMO, you're not taking that money out as far as right now. Your main focus should be okay. If I'm right now sitting, if I close everything out at 107, that means I'm left. I just need 3% more, which is a very, very, very easy trade because you just have to, go in on a nice trade. That one nice trade, 6 lots, 7 lots deep, catch 50 to 60 pips, not even the full 100, 150 pips, just 50 on the 6 lots. That's already, you pass the challenge and you're already done with it. And then with your real count, you're holding it, you're doing what you need to do so you could keep, building more pips. But on this account, that's what I would suggest, way, because you're already there. You're already at 107, you know. I would say like, okay, boom, just all right, build it, get in and get out, bro. That's get in, don't overstay your welcome. It bless your number 107. Yeah, you can make more of it, but why when you already have that? Say, all right, fuck it. Cause
I
I
don't
see
know. I mean, I just trade different, bro. I see the charts different. And the reason why is like, why would I why would I cash out on a perfect entry whenever I still got, like you said, right now I'm in on 9 lots total. So 9 lots total, I only need 30 pips and I'm already at 10K. When this market opens, I'm gonna be at 30 pips before 2 a.m. just by itself, without me even doing anything else. Just by itself, I'm gonna already be passing the challenge with the trades that are already in set in motion. And then whenever they start going my way again, I'm gonna go in on the market again, and I'm gonna ride that wave, which is gonna be around a 20 pip to 30 pip wave, and I'm gonna cash that out. Bam, on every single trade, on every single pair. I'm gonna rate every single pair, bro. And then I'm gonna just cash it out 15, 30 pips, depending on their average moving.
Mhm.
And from there, just scalp session type shit. Not scalp session, but scalp session, because I'm not trying to catch the whole like wave. I'm already in on my perfect entry to ride the wave, and now I'm just cashing out on a nice little profit. So like right here on UJ, same freaking setup, bro. You're looking at a daily divergent top. And man, that thing right there, my entry, literally right here. Look, what's the price? The price is 111,597. 111,597. So yeah, like pretty much right freaking here, man. Right there. So when the market opens, I'm expecting, yeah, maybe a slight retrace on that wick, but because it has broken through the levels already, I don't think it's gonna go all the way back up there. We'll just mess around and freaking tank. Everything is correlated to it. Am I risking that it goes like this? I'm risking it, yeah, but at the same time, I do have it stop loss with 2 pips in profit. So if it gets me out, I didn't put break even because I was putting break even and you lose money and it counts it as a loss. If you put it at like 2 pips profit, it counts it as a win. So, but I don't think it's gonna go all the way back up there. What I'm kind of going for is for that move to have been the fib all the way down, and we're gonna just retrace on it to around this area. So around this area right here. So I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll see though. But yeah, I mean that's the reason why I haven't taken profits on it. The entry is right freaking here. The stop loss is right here where it broke out. And we're just riding it out, seeing what it does this next week. AUD USD, same thing, just riding it out, man. But I thought about it. I'm 56 pips in profit on this one. So I did think about it, and yeah, I know that it could go and retrace halfway, but that's just how I trade. As far as being an entry trader, there, am I 90% confident that it's gonna do this move? Yeah, 90%. Is there a 10% chance it'll hold me? Yeah. If it does, will I lose money? No. What's gonna happen is if it goes and does that, is it gonna mess around and hit the daily resistance? Yep. Is it gonna hit a third triple touch divergent? Most probably. Am I gonna go back in? Yep. Bam. So either scenario, I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it right now. Either scenario. And I'm really thinking it's gonna go my way because of the DXY. DXY closed fucking beautifully, man. Could not have asked for a better close on that daily. It just lets me know that this next daily candle, red, bro, red. So we'll see what happens. You think the DXY is ready to fall, or you think it's gonna go back up?
Oh no, it's gonna tank, bro, but it's gonna retrace though. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna lose some profits, way. That I it's gonna go down, but before it goes down, it's gonna re-kiss it one more time. I know it, and that's what I'm saying. Like if it's up that, you're gonna lose like 2-3% when you're like, all right, fuck it, secure it. That's just how it's just compounding your account. It's just like because it's gonna tank. You got the right picture, but just know that it's gonna eat a lot of your profits when it goes back up there. And you're gonna be like, fuck, I should have done it. Just stress free way, because at the end of the day, what you want is just stress free. You don't want to predict. You just want to adapt. And you already caught good move. You like bet. I think that's where our problem is. Way we're too much on the predicting and not too much on the adapting. Because you got to look at it. Way overall, it's still going up. You know, but you have a lot of imbalance they got down there, which is what I'm targeting. But you already had a nice little push down. But you gotta understand that, all right, it's gonna retrace back up. Not it's not gonna create a new high in my opinion, but it's gonna go back up where it's gonna be like, wow, wow. It's if I were in the trade, I'd just be like, me, if I had money in it, I'd be like, damn, I should have just secured, or at least secured some, you know, close 75%, close 60% if you know you're really that confident. But overall, you got the right picture. I just don't think it's gonna start tanking right away. I really don't think so. I think it's more of a likely chance for it to retrace back up and then go back down. You know, it could go down like let's say another 10, 15, 20 pips, but it's just, it's like, all right. But overall, it is gonna tank. And I mean, you gotta look at what's gonna cause it to tank. So look at I haven't even looked at Forex Factory. So I think that especially after NFP, you want the market to settle. Way you want it to settle and give it some time to react to what the news came out. I mean, what was it exactly that the numbers came for the DXY? Let me check it out. And then let's see if Canada had some news yesterday.
Yeah, I haven't really like I saw Forex Factory and it said that the news was gonna be positive. So I mean that's that for NFP. And I was like, nope, because positive news is supposed to make it go up. But I was like, that's what they were forecasting. But me, I was like, nope, charts are showing me something fucking beautiful. And just, it's just how I see the markets. So I was like, no, I'm selling it. And whenever NFP started, yeah, it did go up. What was that? Freaking 60, 70, 10 pips. Wow.
Oh,
10
damn.
pips.
The
I was like, damn.
unemployment rate, it was bad. So it came out the unemployment rate rose.
Mm,
That's what it was. Wait, so the unemployment rate for June came out, and the previous month before that was a 5.8. They were gonna predict that this month was a 5.6, but in reality it's a 5.9. So it increased and it's higher than last month.
mm,
Kind of bad. I thought this month a lot of the they're gonna cut off unemployment a lot, and then you have Canada didn't really have any news. Okay, yeah, Canada had some bad news, but I mean not that bad. Uh, all right, let's see what this upcoming week is. But yeah, so you have it. So there you go. So you want this shit to react, bro. So you want to give it some time. After just knowing all this way, especially at the NP, yeah, bro.
yeah.
It's because the thing is, where I just come to the realization where they're like, okay, it's just, and I see it with the gambling, bro. That's why I'm like, man, I know when I come back, I'm gonna be straight because we're trying to predict way when it's all right. You're already blessed enough, that they gave you that. You just overstaying your welcome. Like, yeah, you could go, but at the end of the day, it's not 100% that it's gonna do that. Like, cause you gotta understand it's an important structure. The current the U.S. dollar. So you see how it had that previous high and it broke that high. Now it's just retesting it. So right now prices are at a structure. That's what I'm saying. It's like okay, and then Monday way is 4th of July, bro. It's a bank holiday, so you're not gonna have any volatility whatsoever. You're just gonna be, you know, holding. Not really. There's no volatility at all. So you wanna, have time for that to happen, and then in the afternoon you have AUD news, like all the way to 11:30. And then Tuesday you have some AUD and Euro important news in the morning for London session. And then on Wednesday you have good AUD news. Well, not good, like you have FOMC for the dollar. So yeah, I think Tuesday, Wednesday would be the best days, bro, because Monday holiday. There's no point in even holding that shit. Just boom. All right, I'm at 107. Bet. Now my account looking pretty. I'm straight. I don't have to manage all these trades. Let me get the lock. What's the motherfucking lock of the century? What's that one fucking trade? What's that one good trade? Because it's just like a parlay, my nigga. I have all these dope ass games that I know are gonna hit, so I put them all in one fucking ticket, bro. But it's just that one game or those two games that fuck everything up, and like, god damn it, I should have just gone in with that one. And it's the exact same thing with this way. It's so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, all right, Monday, just keep it chill now, and then load up your ammo, get some rest, stay cool, get yourself some coffee, and then when you come in, you're gonna come in fucking hard, nigga, in and out like a professional fucking trader, my nigga. That's the way I would see it because you're gonna have the way to adapt. Now, me, I marked them all. I didn't mark them all up. I marked up GJ, but I was like, I really think the what the dollar's gonna do is it's gonna retrace a little bit back up to 92.5 around that region, and then we're gonna come back down. And then like that's what I'm saying. You could fucking cash that whole good with your dollar account, and then you will fucking hit the 10% on the FTMO. That's
Yeah,
from a different perspective because Monday, I mean, it's a USD holiday, and I don't know if you're holding almost all USD type pairs. And then I mean, if you really like, what would you say, Euro USD in UJ? There's not really much Japanese news. There's a lot of AUD news, Euro news, and Canada news. So those are gonna be some good pairs to trade. Nice volatility, and that's what you like, you know. But I think just
on 4th of July it's usually hella slow, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be slow. But at night is when movement starts. So Monday night going to Tuesday,
yeah, you got
that's
AUD
when
and
shit's
Euro
gonna be
news.
crazy.
Yeah, so you got
But either way, like tomorrow, I expect a re-entry to happen. And it's gonna go lower. It's gonna move. It
it's gonna
might
happen
not
at
be
that
too
time though.
crazy, but it's gonna move. And the reason too why I left it because I didn't go to sleep this time. I was like, no, I would already passed it. I was still salty about that, so I decided to stay up on this one. This whole freaking movement right here on the 30 minutes, it just kept just squeezing it up. So I was like, bet, man. I was just waiting for it. And then it decided to do it all the way to NFP, all the way. And then NFP, bam, started. So whenever it got here, I thought about it like, man, should I cash out already? I don't know.
It's because you got to think about it. All your losses, did they come from not
But
taking
wait up, but
profits?
wait up. So then whenever it was here, I was like, I don't know, let me check it out. So if it had messed around and gone back up, I would have gotten out. On Euro USD and everything, that's where I was like, okay, let me see what the heck. And if this broke, I was like, bet it's gonna keep on rolling. It ended up actually breaking through and close breaking under. So just how I trade, that like was the confirmation. Like, all right, bet. So I decided to move my stop loss from right underneath. On the trades, I moved it so that in case this went up, I was gonna get out. I was gonna be like at 4,500 or so. So instead of 7.5 that I'm at now. So if it would have kicked me out, I would have been like at 4,500. But since it decided to keep going, now I'm at 7,500. I'm like, bet whenever this opens up and mess around, I'm telling you, it's gonna probably open up lower. It's gonna mess around. It's gonna come and retest this area right here, this closeout area, and it's gonna freaking go back down. So whenever it does that, you're gonna see another daily candle, a daily candle, just bam. This next daily candle might not be too major because it is a holiday, but you're going Monday to Tuesday candle, bam. I'm calling it right now, bro. So whenever that happens, now we got two daily candles all the way down here, and we're already at our first zone back at the neckline. Very dangerous zone because we can retrace major from here. So we're definitely going to be at our first targets by then. But by the time that this hits here, that 200 pip zone on Euro USD, done, done. All my targets are done by the time that hits right here. and that's from Sunday to Wednesday, going to Thursday tops. Thursday and Friday, I'm not even gonna be in the markets anymore. That's just how I like how I trade. That's just how I see everything playing out. How I'm planning out my trades for the week. That's the move right there. Yeah. I know it is a demo. I'm taking this shit like it's real bread, man. I'm trying to put my skills to the test. Like, okay, if this was real bread, how much would I close out the month at?
Well, it is. Wait, it is real bread because you already paid for the
Exactly,
talent.
exactly. That's why it's like shit. How much am I closing out the month at? I close out the month at 30 to 50 racks. Shit, that's real shit right
Oh, see,
there,
that's what I'm
man.
telling you. Nah. I mean, you gonna hit the hole, my nigga. You gonna hit the hole. That's what I'm saying. Like, imagine where you've seen that on your phone. You're up 5 racks, 6 racks. I'd close that shit. I don't even give a fuck if it's gonna keep going 100 pips my way after. Shit, I just made that shit right there off the phone way, not doing nothing.
Mhm.
You know, that's how I actually just in one week. But do it again this week. You know, just get in and get out. I think that's why it was good that I started, the sports betting way because I see the market a lot more different. Like I had GJ, GU, EU, and UCAT. I deleted everything. I just have UCAT and the DXY. And that's the only thing I'm looking at because that's the best fucking trade I see. Wait, it's just I just see that shit happening, and it's like, man, if I had say right there $100,000 account, 6 slot that
Yeah,
bitch.
you always been good on UK.
Bro, it's because I just it's just market structure the way I see it. Way it's like, damn, and though I'm projecting 200 pips way, but in reality, shit, I would just be content with, let's see how many, bro, it's 60 way. Not even look, damn, you guys been moving then, bro. You sleep on this hoe. You sleeping on this hoe.
I totally forgot about UK.
Sleeping on this hoe. It's a nice little setup.
Easy too.
Look, let me show you what I see, way.
Sure. Check it out.
Alright, let me see. Oh, here, I'm gonna put it right here. Can you see?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I marked up UCAD before I marked up the DXY, but I just saw on the daily how, well, it's just we're on a huge downtrend, and I just drew the fibs from this high point to this low point, and I saw that we hit on the 71, we came back down, and then we just bounced off on the 62, and then we had a strong reject. So I was like, all right, bet. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing right here. Now, I'm expecting this bitch. So here, same thing. This was the last moment when I was still following this bitch. Like, yeah, back in April. This was very important structure. So price just broke and it kept selling off. It kept selling off and it finally came back up. All right. Okay. We came back off. What do we see here? We couldn't break it. We couldn't create a higher high. We couldn't create a higher high. And then we already broke this little structure that we had right here. We broke that. So I'm like, all right, for sure. All I want is just price to come back up to this green box. start selling like around right here, right there, and then just target here. Now, another important area that I saw was this point, this point. So this was a very strong resistance area that we just fucking broke through. I'm pretty sure this was news. So once we broke through, we have all this imbalance. So I feel like price could come very easily to first retest this broken structure and fill this imbalance. So this is where I'm targeting it. But before that happens, I'm telling you, price is gonna. It could go more lower. It's cool if it goes lower, but I just know that even if it goes lower, it's cool. You will eventually come back up. I know you cat so good. It's gonna do that shit. It's like this is not a swinging pair. It's like okay, you caught it, bet get the fuck out, and this kid's gonna come back up. It's gonna do this, but I don't even want that full move. I'm content with just like this, and this alone is 140 pips. You could risk like 35 pips. Say you're on 6 lots, you risk 30 pips. It's 1800. But I really don't think that's gonna happen. You could do 4 lots, risk 30 pips, 4 8 12. That's 1.2%. That's cool. 4 lots at 100 pips. That's 4%. And 100 pips is right there. So just you can. I just feel like it's gonna come back down. It's just on a big ass downtrend, and that's just this. But overall, I mean, it's gonna come back down. I've been waiting for this retrace just so I could start selling it. And this is when people would hold it. All right, it didn't break that high. All right, bet we're gonna break these lows. I already know. I'm gonna delete this purple shit, but we're gonna break these lows. I know we are. We're gonna break this. But before we do, we're gonna retrace. Watch, right? This is gonna happen right here. Like, I would keep an eye on this, and then it's just with DXY, you had bad numbers. So same thing. Just wait for the market to react. What was I looking at right here? So here we had a big. If I delete this, we had a big gap. All right. So if I bring that box with that gap, price came back there. All right. More specifically on the weekly, this order block. So that's why I drew that dashed line right there. So all right, that's the weekly order block. It went there, touched it, and retraced. So same thing. I see this support, and then I see all this imbalance. So I know this support is going to be broken. I know it is because it's going to be going to try to come down here and fill this imbalance. This was the previous resistance, easy. And price, I don't know if this was news. I'm sure if I look back in time, it's going to be news. So resistance, it needs to come back, rebalance itself. So I just see that it might fuck around for 4th of July, and then like you said, Monday night going into Tuesday, catch that entry for all the way down, and this would all be finished by Wednesday afternoon, and on the U.S. dollar. But I think the best one to do it is just UCAD. I think it's moving better than EU, than all of them. Well, out of those three, GU, EU, and UCAD, I think UCAD is the sexiest one. It's a fucking sexy ass trade, bro. Real sexy.
Yeah, I could see that
Like just
happening. It going
it's
back up, making a lower low. I mean, a lower, yeah, lower low.
yeah, and then just create a little fib wherever it ends up going to. Say market opens up around here, just bro, that was gonna happen right there. Way like damn, that shit's gonna happen. So uh, yeah, yeah, I see that happening. And it was just a huge sell off. It just broke a lot of shit. So yeah, I mean, this I saw UCAT. I, I was like, okay, it broke that, and then it broke this. Broke three supports. So I'm like, okay, I think it's No, it continue. It could just keep on melting. If it melts, I ain't tripping. It is what it is. But that's what I got right there on UCAD. I saw that. I was like, okay, that looks sexy as hell. That's why even over. I know that was gonna hit. Where UCAD's like that, and then especially with all that news, I would keep a lookout, bro. Like if you're already holding trades and you know they're gonna hit, just keep them. And then if you were to add a trade, I would recommend you just do that. You can.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at all the USD pairs. Just correlate them with DXY and keep it simple. And DXY is gonna fall, so just correlate all of them. Whichever one pays out.
Not UJ though.
Now you, Jay, what you
Mm-mm.
mean?
I think the yen is just gonna fucking continue on melting way, and then GJ is gonna keep going up. I'm sure UJ is gonna continue going up too.
Everything looks ready.
Just
Yeah, I mean,
just
only
on the
time
Japanese yen.
will tell.
I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, you're your own trader. You should do it, but UCAT I think is the lock, is the motherfucking trade.
Yeah, I gotta wait on that rebound.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be yeah, it's gonna swallow. You know what, Wayne? I mean, damn, that's gonna take a minute because that UCAT drop was 130 pips. Yeah, normally that's what it does. It gives you 120, 125, and then it's gonna give you another opportunity later in the week. So I would just wait for that. Yep. Yeah. To hit that whole way.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. Do another little update
I'm
Sunday. Probably Monday. I can flex. But
I
shit, I'm gonna get to unboxing this. Gotta get this rolling too.
I
All right,
my G.
Thomas, man.
I
Till
bet.
next time.
Estás.